Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry, may I remind you once again that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed.
Very well. Nena belegi nyungulando kale, nyungulando nyune bismillah.
Alhamdulillah, manglen afi.
Wow, nena wa belegi nga fatale ko ne danga waton. Te wat bobu mo neka sakaw belegi.
Wa baax na inshallah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sarr. Good afternoon, Mr.
You know naka pejek bi?
Alhamdulillah, sante yalla.
You are welcome back.
Thank you.
Jërëjëf.
Council, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Sarr, do you have your leave application letter?
Sarr belegi mung la lati nena sa leave application letter bi yanko amé?
Did it?
No.
Why did you apply?
Did you?
Did you apply for the leave of absence that you mentioned in your statement?
Leave of absence nena nda danko apply on?
Wow.
Yes, I do.
The application letter is what I am talking about. If you don't have it here, you can note it down to provide the letter.
Nena so bayel hel dafa la waxon ne su fekkee ne andula mom tay fi kon nga bind ko pour nga baña faté da nga gis ne so démé dina nga set ci kayit yi nga xamné yoy tam dañ la ko wax pour nga isi ko nga daldi du len di isi.
Wow, kay bobu dama ko submit on IEC.
I submitted that to the IEC.
Why dem na for uncountable times why bunu mako am.
And I've been there for many occasions but to no avail.
No, that is to IEC. Your leave application letter to council that was granted.
Nena sa leave bi nga xamné dang ko bindon ci council bi ñu daldi la ko jox.
Wa mom lay wax.
Yes, that is the one I'm talking about.
Did you submit a letter to council for leave of absence?
Nena bind nga letter nga daldi ko yobu council pour ñu jox la leave of absence.
Wow, bindon nako.
Yes, I do, right.
Yes, that's the letter I am talking about. You
Nena
can
letter-
provide it.
Letter bobu la nekk di laajte pour nga def sa carton nga isi ko fi.
Wa baax na inshallah.
Okay.
The approval of leave, do you have that letter with you?
Nena approval of leave bi nga xamne wote na legi jox nañ la digal pour nga def leave. Nena ba yang ko amé?
Sorry, letter bi buma demé IEC dañ ko change on.
When I went to the IEC, the letter was changed.
What letter are you talking about?
Then
I'm
about-
talking about approval from council that
Then,
you are on leave.
Mom letter bu nekk di wax legi moy bi ngi leen bindé ne da nga soxla leave. Ñu dal di nangu ne waaw jox nañ la leave. Ñu bind la approval. Nena bobu la mo laajte.
Wa bobu lay wax mu ngi IEC.
That is the letter I'm saying that is still in the IEC.
You can go back to IEC
Then
and
I got-
retrieve the letter and bring it.
Nga dem fofu IEC nga dal di jot letter bobu nga isi ko fi.
Or you go back to council if you have a personal file and request for a copy of that same letter again.
Wala nga dem si council so len laajte ñom dinañ am suñu demee sa file bi dinañ la am copy bi nga xam ne dinañ la ko jox nga isi ko fi dégg nga.
Wow, council amut bobu because laajte na ko fa be sona.
I asked council but they told me that they don't get that.
You don't have a personal file?
Ako fo nena nda yo amulo personal file.
Okay.
Hangay I have.
Tell them to check in your personal file, but
Then,
we
what-
will still follow up on that
No.
with the admin officer.
ñom nga topalen nga wax len ñu dem sa file bi dinañ ko gis ñom dinañ ko topal si admin officer bi ñom suñ ko find out rek dinañ ko gis.
Inshallah.
Mu ko am nga fa file.
Now, Mr. Sarr, on your statement, the last page, third paragraph, the last line, it states, I resume working at council even though I was not carrying out any responsibilities but continued to receive my full salaries for the entire period of my leave.
Nena wax nga ne da nga delo si council bi waye be legi jox ñu la lo xamne kay yow ben responsibility waaye ba léegi yaa ngi dem foofu ba pare yaa ngi jot sa salary comme ni mu waree.
Full salary.
mooy full salary.
Now, you've stated here that you've stopped work. I made mention to you about the 2 months, and you said you were just paid for 7 months, but your statement says contrary to what you just stated.
May I be guided, Council?
What you stated here that you've only been paid for 7 months. You can interpret that.
Nena fi also ko wax nga fi ne fe bi nga ne bi nga toge de ko di liggéey dañ la felu dem be juróomi ñaari weer.
But in your statement, it says contrary. You said for the entire period of your leave, you've been paid full salaries.
Nena waaye soo seetee si sa statement bi ak li nga wax fi dafa ute parce que si statement bi wax nga ne jamono bi nga xam ne yëpp dem loo liggéey yaa ngi toog boobu yëpp dañ la dee fay full salary.
Now, we require you to bring your pay slips from the time of your leave, that's in January 2023 to December 2023.
Nena léegi lu war mooy dañ bëgg pour nga isi ñu suñu pay slip depuis jógee ko at boobu noonu 2023 January ba December 2023 nga isi ko fi ba sa pay slip si yëpp.
Now, when you resume work without doing any responsibilities, who did you speak to?
Nena bi nga delé ci liggéey bi joxuñu la ben digal amuloo ben responsibility nena kan nga wax loon foofu koo waxtaanoon foofu.
delluwuma si liggéey bi de.
I don't go back to work.
dama dee dem foofu at times.
I used to go there at times.
Okay, what exactly have you been doing there?
Nena lan fa dem loo fa uti.
dama dee dem rek na nuyonte suma friends fa nekk.
I do go there just to say hi to some of my friends or colleagues therein.
Okay, have you been collecting revenue or assisting some of your friends that you've been visiting?
Nena si jamono boobu nga fay dem di leen di seeti ndax da nga leen dee jàppale si jëli lempo wala dafa am loo xam ne léegoo-léeg da nga leen dee jàppale si sa xarit yi ñu fa nekk.
déedéet ma ne jàppale kenn si liggéeyam.
No, I don't help anybody.
Okay, have you been receiving commission from the sales exercise?
Nena si jaay yi nga xam ne da ngeen ko dee def jaay yu ñu dee def nga exercise bu ñu dee def si jaay bi dañ la dee jox commission foofu.
Market sales exercise.
mooy market sales exercise.
déedéet.
No.
Were you part of the task force?
Nena mbaa bokk nga si task force.
Licensed task force?
Licensed task force.
waaw am na yu ma bokk.
Yes, I am involved in some of the task force.
Now, can you tell us the members of this task force?
Nena fi nga bokk ñaata yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a fa nekk nena ndaa mën nga ñu wax yow kan ak kan ak kan.
non loolu daan naka daf dee nekk ñu dee collect license.
Those are the license collectors.
Police officers.
Police officers.
All the license collectors?
Nena ñooñu yëpp license collectors yi yëpp a bokk si biir.
waaw normally daal license collectors yi dañ dee bokk si affaire yi.
Yes, normally they are involved.
Okay. Have you also been receiving from the Trade License Collectors Commission?
Nena Trade License Collectors Commission boobu tamit da nga ko dee jot.
Have you been receiving
Trade
the commission?
Commission bi dañ la ko dee jox. Trade License Collectors Commission.
déedéet.
No.
Have you been paid overtime?
Nena ndaa mos nañ la fay overtime.
waaw.
Yes.
How much?
Nena ñaata lañ la fayoon.
different sums la.
Different amounts.
Yeah.
Is it calculated per day or in total? How much did they first give you or how many times?
Nena ndaa bés bi la ñoo fay wala dañoo xaar ba wala naka lañ la fay.
no I cannot
fay bu
recall.
njëkk bi ñaata la woon.
mënuma fàttale ko exactly what daf dee nekk different am na liggéey 300 400 you know.
I cannot remember what we have different amounts 300 400.
Is it paid through your salary account?
Nena ndaa si sa salary account lañ ko dee fay wala.
déedéet.
No.
Okay. Sorry. Have you received any support from council?
Nena ndaa mos nga am loo xam ne jox nañ la ko pour jàppale la wala dimbale la si council.
man personally.
Me personally.
Yes.
Yes.
Or do you know about any?
wala su dul yow na am nga keneen.
no
ki nga xam.
déedéet.
No.
any loan
nee na musu ngaa leb
or salary advance?
wala ñu jox la salary balaa weer wi di dee ndax loolu mus na xew.
Wow.
yes.
When was this?
nee na lii kañ la woon.
Tobaski.
Tobaski.
Of which year?
ban at la woon.
It might be 21.
might be 21.
2021.
Yeah, it might be 21.
2021.
How much?
mu ne ñaata la woon.
1/6.
1/6.
The amount, please, Mr. Sarr.
mu ne amount bi njëg bi ñaata la woon lu ñu la joxoon.
I forgot exactly.
I cannot remember.
You seem to forget about everything, Mr. Sarr. No documents other than your cash books, and you seem to be forgetting everything. You have no records of anything.
nee na yow lu nekk da nga dee fàtte su dul cash book si nga dugal fii waa lu nekk doo mun a fàttaliku doo mun a fàttaliku.
Wow, because Bobby Mom, I'm not exactly, but 1/6
yeah, I cannot remember exactly the amount, but that is 1/6.
In the absence of any other questions from any of the commissioners, Madam Chair, that will be all for this witness.
Yes, I just have one question. Mr. Sarr, as we speak, are you still receiving your full salary?
No. Mo la ke be legi nda bente yang ngi jot sa full salary.
Did it?
No.
How much are you receiving?
Na mo na legi ñaata nga tay jot si xaalis si sa salary.
Nek mo di jot dara.
I am not having anything from my salaries.
Why?
Nee na luta.
Tamawara is that letter in IEC.
I supposed to bring that letter from the IEC.
Which letter is that?
Nee na ban letter la bobu.
Moy buma jëlon apply on pour 1 year leave bi.
That is the letter I took applied for the leave.
Now, did they write to you? Did the council write to you stopping your salary?
Nee na council da dañ la bind pour ne won la ne dañoo stop sa salary.
Wow.
Yes.
You have that letter?
Nee na sa letter bobu mu ngi sa loxo.
Letter bi seet nako way gis nako way dafa mel dama ko bayyi kër.
I saw the letter.
You can note it. When you come back, you will bring.
Nee na nga bind ko soo ñëwaatee nga isi wale ko su fekkee ne andula moom.
Thank you, Mr. Sarr. Please note that, and you've been asked to bring certain documents. Please
Yes.
endeavor to make sure that you bring them on Monday.
Nee jërëjëf nee na letter am na kayit yu ñu la wax nga isi ko nga def sa kattan Monday soo ñëw nga isi
Is that
wale.
all, Council?
That's all, Madam Chair. We'll go through his cash books, and if you have any further inquiry, we'll relate through the registrar.
Thank you, Mr. Sarr. We will call you upon review of the cash books you have presented, and if there is any need for us to clarify any issue, we will call you back to do so.
mu ne jërëjëf léegi nañ seet si sa cash book yi nga xam ne dugal nga ko fii su fekkee ne am na daal luñ la soxla pour laajte la pour nga leeral nañ la wax dégg nga.
Abana, inshallah, can I have the copy of my that receipt which I paid at the bank? A copy of it.
You will. Are you making an application for you to be given a copy?
If I can have a copy.
A copy.
Yeah.
Yes. The registrar will be directed to give you a copy, a photocopy of the receipt
Yeah.
that you have presented to the commission. So, Mr. Sarr, thank you so much. You are discharged.
Thank you. Thank you.
And make sure that you bring your documents on Monday.
Inshallah.
All right.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Witness, in which language do you wish to make your testimony?
In all of
Okay. What is your religion?
Muslim.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
I take the Holy Quran.
Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Face the camera and then repeat after me. I, Pamodou Ndow,
Pamodou Ndow,
do swear that
do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mugi silence. Wala ma fay ko.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ndow.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon.
Mr. Ndow, you are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Council, you may proceed.
Very well.
Ndow, can you please state your full name?
Maa ngi
Mr. Tulsa Santa,
tudd Pamodou Ndow.
Pamodou Ndow are my names.
Your address?
For the Gafi,
Banjul Tobacco Road.
Tobacco Road, Banjul.
Ndow, what is your educational background?
Nena lan sajanga bi falla do rak falla em.
Dem na referent JC5 from primary school to high school. From there, Madam Gamcom Institute of Technology. Foofu laa defee IT.
Ban school nga door?
Referent JC5.
Reference JC5.
Foofu laa defee primary school and
I
high
did
school.
my primary school and my secondary school.
Yes, from foofu Madam Gamcom Institute of Technology.
From there I go to
Gamcom Institute of Technology. Foofu laa defee
Institute
IT.
of Technology. That's where I did my
IT.
IT.
What is your date of birth?
Nena kañ nga juddoo?
6 August 1987.
August 6, 1987.
Now, you recall giving a statement?
Nena fàttaliku nga de joxe nga woon statement.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Please go through that document.
Nena léegi ñu ngi la ko seet nga dal di ko ñu ngi la ko jox nga dal di ko seet.
It's a 2-page document.
Nena kayit bi ñaari kayit la.
It's confirmed. Yes.
Is that your statement?
Nena bi sa statement la.
Waaw moom la.
Yes, that is my statement.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness, Pamodou Ndow, into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated the 18th of September 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/PMN/001.
As the commission places. Now, you work for the Banjul City Council?
Waaw foofu laa dee liggéey.
Nena yaa ngi liggéey Banjul City Council.
Waaw foofu laa dee liggéey.
Yes, that's correct. That's where I'm working.
When were you employed?
Nena kañ nañ la jël liggéey boobu?
23rd of January 2019.
23rd of January 2019.
Do you have your appointment letter?
Yes.
Nena yaa ngi amee sa
Maa ngi ko amee
appointment
fii.
letter.
Were you confirmed, Mr. Ndow?
Nena ndaa dañ la confirm?
Confirmation dated.
No.
We apply to tender the appointment letter of the witness Pamodou Ndow, dated 23rd of January 2019, to evidence as an exhibit.
A letter dated the 23rd of January 2019 with reference to /B.C.C/P/14/N in brackets 104. It is addressed to Pamodou Ndow with the subject appointment as acting license officer. It is signed by the CEO, copied to the Lord Mayor, admin manager, acting director of finance, audit manager, and a file copy is maintained. This letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and it is marked as LGC/BCC/PMN/002.
As the commission places. Mr. Ndow, in 2018, which department in the area council, in the city council, were you attached to?
2018 nena si council ban department lañ la attaché.
Man nekk mo di liggéey officially 2018 with Banjul City Council.
In the year 2018 I was not working officially with the council in Banjul.
Okay, why is that?
Nena la tax lolu.
I got my appointment on the 23rd of January 2019.
I got my appointment 23rd January 2019 instead of 2018.
Okay, so what you have in your statement that you were there in 2014, 2015 will not be correct?
Yes. Nena kon sisa statement bi soko sété 2014 2015 wax nga né boba yépp dafa fekkon ci fofu kon lolu mom taxaw.
Degala mang fa won way dama bayi won 2015.
Yes, I was there but I left in 2015. I had another job at the time.
Okay, so you rejoined them in 2019?
Yes.
Then I rejoined them in 2019. That's correct.
In what capacity?
Nena si ban fan na la won.
2014 or 2019?
2019.
License, trade license officer.
Trade license officer.
And what is the job of a trade license officer?
Nena lan moy sa liggéey trade license officer.
Man responsible for trade license within the jurisdiction of Banjul yep.
I am responsible with the trade license within the whole Banjul.
When you say you're responsible, what do you mean?
Nena so na responsible lo mean ci lolu.
Responsible moy suma unit ñoo responsible for issue invoices.
That is what I mean here is that my unit are responsible for giving out the invoices.
At collect a license.
And collecting license.
Now, how many people will work under you in your unit?
Nena kon sa unit ñata nit ñoo nekk saron.
In 2019 foog na ñun about ñun 10 9 to 10 nit ñoo fa nekkon.
I think in the year 2019.
Waaye fu ma jaar ma verify.
In the year 2019, we were 10 in number, but if I go back, I will verify.
Now, you were the head of the unit?
Yes.
Yes.
So how were you conducting your functions in issuing out invoices and collecting revenue?
Nakanga kon di function di conduct sak function bi moy joxe invoice ak collect revenue.
In 2019, we had a system according to the CEO, we had a job briefing that was at the senior collector.
When I came in 2019, I found a system therein, but the CEO at the time called me and introduced me to one Nyima Bojang.
So man them issue invoices.
Then myself and her, we used to go out and give invoices.
From Fofu, collectors in you them collectors in you jelly revenue.
From there, we all went with the collectors to collect revenue.
And then, did that change subsequently?
Nenandalo the formation.
Walulu weche kuna Nyima dafa yalna ko yalla yirem dafa gañu in 2019.
Yes, Nyima was late in 2019. May God forgive her.
Yeah, so in 2020.
In the year 2020.
So the CEO mu brief man film ne I man duma dam man kena so dina ma bolé ak the revenue overseer.
Then the CEO called me to say I will not be going by myself alone. He will just introduce me to one
revenue overseer.
Revenue overseer.
Who was the revenue overseer?
Nena koku moy kan?
Mr. Makumba Sane.
Mr. Makumba
Sane.
So were you collecting revenue at any point?
Nena kon yaw sa bopanda boka ngati ñu dey collect revenue at any time?
No, man am GTR. I just issue invoices.
No, I don't have GTR. I only issue invoices.
Now, the invoice you issue, how do you receive these invoices? Who gave you these invoices?
Nena invoice yi nga xam ne yooyu nga dee joxe kan moo la ko dee jox si kan loxo kan nga ko dee amee.
By then 2019 2020 the finance manager moo ñu daan jox invoice bu.
2019 2020 it was the finance manager who were giving us the invoices.
Now, when did you start collecting revenue?
Nena kan nga door di collect revenue.
Issue invoice or collect revenue?
Collecting revenue.
Collecting revenue. The unit.
Nena kan nga door di collect revenue.
Well, in 2019 we issue invoice ba pare collectors yi dañuy génna. ñom ñoo di jël GTR ñom ñoo responsible pour collect revenue. In the
year 2019 whenever I issue invoices the collectors will then follow me and they have the GTR to go and collect
revenue. Ku nekk dang day am sa specified zone.
Everybody have your own specified zone.
Every year, for how many you are responsible for.
Whereby you are responsible for that zone.
Now, do they now account to you when they collected this revenue from their respective zones?
They go straight to their cash books.
When they come, they go straight to their cash books.
So you see accountants and halis, you have the cash book, you have audit office.
They count their monies, put them in the cash books, and put it in, bring them to the office.
Audit office.
Audit office.
Audit office more than verify, confirm, guide all of them.
The audit will verify, confirm, then from there they go to the cashier.
Now, you subsequently became the acting license manager. You were appointed.
Legi ci kaw lolu nga daldi dila ekate yobula be neka assistant
acting license manager.
Acting license manager.
Wow.
Yes, that's correct.
When was this?
Muna li kagn la
won? 2019 letter bobu the letter biñ ma jox nonu rek fofu la am. There is no other letter to confirm that I am the license manager. It's just the trade license officer.
This letter which was written to me on the in 2019, that is where it stops. I have never been issued any letter to be the acting.
But I see in your statement you said that you were the acting trade license manager.
Yeah, that
but then as a statement, they just na lolo ne ya usaba ko wanga ne ya ne kon fofu acting trade license manager.
Yeah, but it might be type maybe slip of the tongue, but acting license officer line defon. Well, acting license officer, you are responsible for the whole unit of license.
Yeah, maybe that is the slip of the tongue, but it was written as the acting license officer who is responsible for all the license.
So as it stands, you are the head of the license unit.
Yes.
Yes.
But you don't have a manager.
Manager, no.
No.
Is there a position for a manager? Is there?
No. The trade license officer is the trade license manager.
The trade license officer.
That
is normally whom they call as the trade license manager.
So, yeah, I saw acting trade license manager. That was why I thought it was you.
Because this is acting trade license manager.
Yes, I'm the acting trade license officer.
Yes, I am the acting trade license officer.
Is there a trade license manager?
Trade license manager.
No, according to my letter in 2019, appointment be major as
according to my letter, that appointment which was given to me,
trade license officer major.
It was written as a trade license officer.
You are responsible for the whole unit of trade license.
And I was told that I am responsible for the whole unit of license.
Who are you answerable to?
Director of Finance.
Director of Finance.
So there is no manager after you. You're not answerable to any manager. You are directly answerable to the finance director.
Finance director. I'm not manager.
No, I'm the finance manager. But for me, I was told that I'm answerable to the finance director.
We have a finance manager, but I was told that I'm answerable to the finance director.
Now, do you have a license register?
I'm going to license register.
Well,
yes, we do.
Where is it?
No,
I don't come with it.
Do you have it in your office?
Nena wa am nga ko ci office bi.
We will need you to write
Nena
it
am nga ko ci office bi.
Waaw am nañ ko.
Yes, we do. Nena luñu bëgg moy nga bind pour so démé nga mëna ko iswalé.
Register which year?
Which year?
Now, from 2019, the time that you were the head of the unit,
Nena bi nga xamné bobu nga nekkon njiti unit bi from 2019 to 2023.
Okay.
Very well.
yes. So, what is the reporting mechanism between you and the Director of Finance?
Nena sa digante ak director ak finance ban mécanisme ngeen am ci reporting bi soy dem ci mom.
Waaw dem suma unit dafa am ko xamne mo responsible database.
In my unit, I have somebody or someone who is responsible for the database.
So all transactions mo xamne xewna within license.
So all the transactions that are involved within the license.
On daily basis daf ko de jël mu input ko ci data bi.
On daily basis, he used to collect it and put it in the data.
So legi director of finance daf de use server bi su bëgge am isul information legi du de soxla mu laaj ñu sa daf de dem ci server bi rek bu am access.
Sometimes if the director need information or anything that is not clear to him, he will not even ask us, but he will go directly to the server.
Or else mu request.
He have a server, or otherwise he make a request.
Mu request na inil ma information A.B.C.
He make a request to say, I need this information, A.B.C.
So you have a data for all the collections you've made from 2019.
Man duma lay collection.
Kon am nga data bi nga xamne collection sa unit la mo wani. Amna sa unit amna data bo xamne collection yeb bi nga xamne def ngeen ko for the whole of 2019.
From 2019 to date, yes.
From 2019.
Wow.
Yes, from 2019 to date. Yes.
Okay. And if we were to request for that information, we can get it.
Nena legi ñun suñu soxla information bobu ñu dal di la laajte ndax nañ ko mëna jot.
Waaw suma delo dina try my level best to have access to it.
I will do my best to see to it that you
Please, we will need printouts of your collections from 2019 to 2023.
Nena dal dañ bëgga print out ci nga xamne joge ko depuis 2019 ba 2023.
Noted.
Noted.
Now, the issue of evaluation.
Nena suñu démé ci mbir evaluation.
How is this done?
Nena naka lañ ko de naka ngeen ko de defé evaluation bi.
Well, evaluation we are giving a gazette.
Yes, we are giving a gazette for evaluation.
Gazette bo xamne fofu la all charges all businesses
That
neka.
gazette, all the charges of the businesses are all inclusive.
So when you approach an entity, so that means a businessman.
Now we approach the entity or we go to a businessman.
By danga ñeka request business certificate bi.
Your first request is to produce the business certificate.
From there, you have terms of reference. Ban nga ko wara charge, be a sole proprietor or a
Then
general
from there
trader.
you can have terms of references, how much that individual should be charged.
Now, the license register, how often is it, well, is it ever updated?
Nena sa license register di nda mus ngeen ko wécci wala mus ngeen ko update.
To factor in new businesses?
Pour nga gis ne mo mëna tali wala mo mëna factor ak business yu yi nga xamne dañ ñew.
Well, license register bi daf day nekk up to date. Dafa nekk ni léegi.
The license registers is always up to date. It happens sometimes, all the time.
Daf day am businesses yoo xam ne dañ close, mo am businesses yoo xam ne juddu nañ.
It happens that certain businesses have been closed and certain businesses have been renewed or opened.
How do you know
Nena naka nga day xamé wala
if a business is closed?
naka nga yégué lolu su fekké né business bi dafa close.
Or you have a new one that's
Wala business bu es mo ñew.
While when it comes to the corporate institutions or corporate companies,
When it comes to the corporate institution or corporate companies,
ñooñu suñ ABS it's very easy pour nga xam ne this is
whenever they just start operation, it will be very easy for you to know that.
parce que ñun field worker lañ dañ dee wër every day.
Because we are field workers, we go around every day.
So pour nga xam ne this is a new company nekkutoon Banjul léegi ñëw na Banjul it's very easy.
To know that this company is a new company, it wasn't in Banjul, but now it is in Banjul. It's very easy.
Full business bu tëj tam léegi ñoo dee most likely ñoo dee nekk defaulters.
For a closure of business or a business that have been closed, we have.
ñoo dee most likely ñoo dee nekk defaulters ñoo dee nekk ñi dut fay.
They are the people who don't pay.
So at the end of the year most likely di nga xam ne business A and B ñii moom they are no more.
So from there, you'll detect it from that this business who is not paying A and B, they are no more.
No, but do you have an exercise?
Exercise
every 6 months?
Every 6 months.
To have the accurate, because the way you are explaining it,
that
that would be a very informal way of having the correct
Nena
data.
lolu soko sété dafa nek yoon bi nga xamné dafa nek very informal pour nga mëna am correct data né li mo xew wala li mo xewtu.
It makes sense. It's your job. You're very familiar with your terrain, your environment.
Nena sa liggéey bi waaw dëgg la man mun nga min environment bi nga xam mbir mi nu moy doxé.
But there has to be formal actions. You have to have an assessment to know the new businesses that are in town or in the city, to record them. Exactly who you're dealing with.
War nga na am yoon bi nga xamné is very informal bi nga xamné bobu mom dina léral mbir mi wala dina yomba mbir mi pour yeen ngeen xamné dëgg la ci city bi fu mu ne ni am na business bu es bu duga wala am na business bi nga xamné dafa tëju.
No, duñ dé conduct exercise pour xam new businesses.
No, we don't conduct exercise to know the new businesses.
So if they are, please proceed.
Parce que comme lima waxon bu ñëk rek.
As I said earlier on,
Banjul nekul fo xamné dafa is that big.
Banjul is not very much big.
Commercial area bi so gisé nekul fo xamné dafa reuy.
The commercial area is not very big.
So pour nga account the business B is added and business B is closed is almost very easy.
To know that the business have been increased or added or been minus, then it's very easy for us.
But that's for you.
Dena lolu pour yeen la yow.
Heading the unit and your team.
Bi nga xamné ya nek di jital team bi ak sa team bi ñi nga xamné na dé duga di génn.
Of course you can be 90% accurate.
Nena mun na nek li ngeen xam fofu sa da lo mo jëna opa dole.
But you work in an institution.
Nena way ba légui ya ngeen liggéey ci institution.
You may leave.
Nena yow mo nga fa
someone else comes.
Kenen ñew.
You need to have information, you need to have data.
Te ku ñew dafa wara am information moy data bi.
It has to be recorded.
Nena mbir mi war nañ ko bindal ñu tek.
From this period to this period, you have 10 new businesses.
Nena joge ko dis fi be fi da nga gis ne business yu es yu duga at least dem na be mut na fuka sa fu ne.
So if you don't do that,
ne way so len ko defut,
then everybody will just be at your mercy.
Nena da nga gis ne kep ko xamne ñew na fi dal na mu nekk ci bu yërem len dal.
I don't think whether you have interpreted well. We will all be at their mercy. What I mean is, if they choose to declare that there are 10 new businesses, when in fact, in reality, you have 20.
Nena comme lu moy le la lu mbuga pour mu nga leral fofu moy su fekke de yeen nga am ne na nekk fofu ngeen ñew ngeen ñu na wa legi business bu es bi fukala fekka lu fa nekk ñaari fukala.
Nobody will know.
Kenn ko yek
because it's informal.
Nena da nga gis ne because of nekut comme mu waré ci it's not formal, informal.
Is that not the case?
Nena ba nekut nonu.
No, you are right. Duñ ko defé nonu mom.
You are right. We don't do it like that.
We don't move every 6 months for have new businesses.
We don't go every 6 months to know exactly what is the new business.
Why each collector?
But each of the collectors.
There is a new business for zone la.
If your son had a new business,
then they have to tap before the year ends.
That will be tapped before the end of the year.
If they decide not to tap it,
nena ñom suñu xalaté né duñ ko tap.
No, that could be very difficult. But see, it will be
very difficult because we are not working, by ourselves alone.
What do you mean by that?
I'm inspectors.
We have inspectors who are following us behind.
And if the inspectors choose to not also declare and they are conspiring with the collectors?
Nena legi su fekke ne inspectors yi fanan ñoñ tamit tabuñ ñom tamit dañoo nekk lo xamne dañoo conspire wala dañoo nekk dego ak ñoo xamne collectors yi lañ.
Scenario bu mel nonu mom bobu mom is true. Why in council mom system ma fa feka mosuma gomo de mos nañ am exercise bo xamne every 6 months dañ dem pour business.
Yes, so that scenario is true, but as I told you, the system that I found therein, I don't think we never do every 6 months,
No, not even every 6 months. You don't have that kind of assessment.
No.
So you don't have a data for new businesses.
New business
No, data for new businesses they make a new every year. Do they make that big margin?
The businesses are not very big every year.
But we would not know.
No,
as I said,
each collector is given a zone. The man during at BMA they gain invoicing.
And at the beginning of the year, I am the very person who used to issue invoices.
Well, I cannot account for around 20 or 30 businesses.
I cannot account to say 20 or 30 businesses.
Why some shop have new business automatically didn't have the fee
Any shop I entered, automatically I will know that this is a new shop because it was not opening before.
But Mr. Ndow, this is not your business.
That's
That's the issue. So if you go to a shop, you know it's new, and you decide it's not in the system, and you decide not to put it in the system, and you charge them, and then they pay you money, and for the next 2 or 3 years, as long as you are the head of the unit, no one will ever know.
Business bi bu es la way waxlo ko ken bëggulo ken yegg lolu nga waxtaan ak waaj bi koku fay daal dugal def lo ko ci système bi mun na nek ngay dem fofu lu passé ñetti at comme yow ya nek njit be jamanu bobu ken du mëna xam
waaye lu mel noonu du yomb pour mu easy parce que businessman say ko jeexee xaalisam fu mu jaar mu ne la ana suma receipt.
Yeah, I know for that type it won't be easy because every businessman, anytime you go to him, he pays the money, he will request for the receipt.
So now you can also give them false receipt as well.
Then I check out all the time. I receipt you have you want.
False receipt?
False receipt.
Is that possible?
Then I
don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I'm saying you used to give them false receipt.
Then I false receipt.
But it's a possibility.
Then I
why is a possibility?
Yes, it's a possibility.
But to me, no.
Yes, it's a possibility for somebody to issue a false receipt to a client, but for me personally, not at all.
You said Banjul is literally small, very small jurisdiction.
Yes.
It's very easy to manage. Should that not have been the reason why you can easily do your assessment and know all the new businesses in town and have the record?
That could have been why in this time.
Yes, that is true. That could have been, but to no avail.
Because if you have that, it would now erase, it may erase to a certain degree the discussion we are having now. It will minimize the opportunity for fraud.
That is true.
So now the last question on that before we move, why is that not done?
Did register new businesses?
Yes, you have a period, a time that you know you will get all the information, even if you do it for every 6 months, every 3 months, whatever works reasonably, you do that and have the information. It's about data.
Very well.
Yes. Did you hear what he said?
You say something?
That
never happened. Very well.
I see Mr. Bujang was saying something. We were writing what the witness was saying.
Not at all. Maybe he was saying it when I was just talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Very well.
Now, the evaluation.
Yes.
Evaluation
Of the business.
Yes.
Business. You have a business evaluation.
Why is it important to evaluate a business?
Nena lan mota valuation mu am faida si business bi.
Repeat again, please.
Nena lan ay importance evaluation si business bi.
Well, evaluation fum jaro am before nga muna press charges.
There must be evaluation before you print out or you do your charges.
Parce que ñu ngi jox guideline moy gazette bi.
Because the guidelines we get it from the gazette.
And so how often do you do this evaluation?
Nena kon kanya kan ngeen def evaluation.
Evaluation dañ ko def every year suñ doré.
It's done every year when we start.
And it's recorded?
Nena da ngeen ko record.
No, liñ dé def moy.
No, what we normally do is
we do evaluation on the spot.
We do evaluation on the spot.
Parce que duñ dé bëgg evaluate a month prior.
We don't want to do evaluation a month prior.
Nga dem fekk business bi depreciate na wala increase na.
And when you go there the next time, you find out the business have depreciated or
So if you do it on the spot,
If you do it on the spot,
waaw January su jotee ba nga xam ne license jot na.
when it is January and we all know that it's time for license,
So first, second, third week of January, si lañ dee start.
first, second, third week of January,
ñu dugga di
we start
evaluate
to
business.
do our evaluation.
but it's not recorded.
Nena why do ko dole ko de binda?
No.
No.
Why?
Nena luta?
That's the system boo xam ne moom laa fa fekk.
That is the system I adopted
No,
from them.
but you are the head.
Nena why yawe njit fum nani?
Wow, you are right.
You are correct.
So why is it not recorded?
Nena
Is there any reason?
Luta dole ko de def nda da ngeen am reason.
No, recorded in the sense that duñ ko dee record nii ñu tegee boor waaye it's in the invoice books.
Although yes, we don't make a record, special record, but it's in the invoice books.
Go ahead, please proceed.
So invoice books yi ñoo binda noonu.
When we wrote the invoice books,
yooyu mooy dem straight to the so ki dee amee suma database bi.
that will be given to the person who is responsible for
mooy
the
database. mooy nekk si GTR yi collectors yi.
and that will be the only GTR for the collectors.
So loolu moom la ñuy fay mooy nekkaat si database bi.
That is what they normally pay, and that is in the database.
An example.
For instance,
How much should a tailoring shop pay?
nena legi comme for instance ñawkat ñaata la wara fay.
Baaral ma 1 minute ma jëlee ko si gazette.
Is that the tariff?
Yeah, that's the gazette.
Yes, that's the gazette.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have it in evidence and then we can now proceed.
Very well.
You can now guide us.
Don't you
Nena legi dañ ko dugalangum.
don't you mind parce que bii dafa xaw a damay tuuti ma indi beneen parce que bii mu ngi xaw a damay first page bi.
This is not very.
I can bring in a proper or else mun naa ko joxe tam if you don't mind.
Or if you don't mind, I can hand it
I just
over.
dafa xaw a am gaps.
Hand it over to him.
Chair, I have been signaled by Mr. Dauda, the IT, the technician, saying that it is time. May I be advised?
Yes, let's just check that out.
Yes, Chair, we can. Do you mind if we, the first page has a problem?
Yes. But if so bëggee mën nga ko use parce que ñu ngi am yu bari B.C.C mu fa. You can take it.
Okay, Mr. Ndow.
Yes.
It is true. This page is this is the act that is amended. That is amended.
Amended 2019. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please provide us with the
proper one.
yes, a proper, cleaner copy.
Inshallah.
And we will continue on Monday.
Okay, ma.
All right. You rise.